welcome to Lifetime in Court, the show where we break down your favorite made-for-TV movies one bottle at a time. I'm your host, Patrick Serrano, and today we're talking about Anniversary Nightmare. Oh no! Anniversary Nightmare stars AnnaLynne McCord, Kate Vernon, Philip Boyd, and Kyla Coley. More on her later. On the show, we either pour it up or put a cork in it. What are we going to do to Anniversary Nightmare? Put a cork in it. Now, if you haven't seen the movie and you want to avoid spoilers, you're going to want to go ahead and hit pause and then come on back because I'm about to do a quick recap of Anniversary Nightmare. Starting now.
The movie begins in Hawaii. We meet a couple, Liz and Andrew, who are celebrating their 10th anniversary.
I'm like a good wine. I get better with age.
He gives her a gaudy watch because Liz, much like Liz Taylor, knows that diamonds are forever. What isn't forever is Andrew. He goes missing the next morning, leaving Liz to wander around saying,
Andrew. 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 Andrew.
Then she notices blood on her neck and hands and realizes that she might be in trouble. Detectives arrive on the scene and find baking supplies spilled in the kitchen and something burning in the backyard. They arrest Liz and take her into custody. Good thing Liz's mom is a lawyer, and she gets her out on bail. She makes it out long enough to attend and then be kicked out of her husband's funeral. Then, Liz is arrested for manslaughter and obstruction of justice. What the hell? Liz is thrown into jail along all the other POCs in the movie. She adapts to life in prison and makes friends with her drug-addicted cellmate named Sam. Sam puts out a prison lady shout-out to find out information about Andrew's murder. The crew includes a lady with a mullet, so you know it's legit. Liz has flashes of memory that might exonerate her. She recalls someone drugging her and kidnapping Andrew. To escape, Liz and Sam fake sick and she sneaks out in an EMT outfit. Ted Bundy has nothing on this woman. She sneaks out of the EMT truck and gets a ride from a kind-hearted female trucker. Then she meets up with her dad to get some plane tickets and is off to Hawaii to clear her name. A staff member named Gabriel helps her gather evidence. He's very thorough. Their in-depth investigation is cut short by an angry man named Jesse who attacks them. He is enacting his revenge on Liz because she put him away in jail during a court case. Wait. Liz is a lawyer too? Liz uses her negotiating skills and offers Jesse money for the safe return of her husband. He agrees and they set up a meeting point. In the next scene, they meet, and Andrew is surprisingly alive. Gabriel and Jesse turn out to be brothers and they were working together to extort money from Liz and Andrew. The brothers deliver a poorly acted and written monologue. Then they walk off together arm in arm and the whole thing is just anticlimactic. Liz faces no repercussions for breaking out of jail and skipping out of state. She even goes so far to visit her cellmates in jail and brag about her new family practice that she's starting to help women in need. Just like them. The women start to cry when Liz offers for them to be her first clients. They are very thankful for the nice white lady who saved them. Hooray! And that is Anniversary Nightmare. It was a nightmare.
What's crazy about this movie is that AnnaLynne McCord from 90210 fame, I feel like had so much potential going for her. And then she just kind of is doing this and doing it poorly. I know a lot of people have been asking me about Kyla Coley and her lips. I don't have a comment for that because it's not my business to talk about other people's personal choices with what they do to their face. It's her business. Maybe she's doing some extra lipstick or maybe she has lip fillers. Who cares? I need to get my Botox done. Hello, forehead wrinkle. The movie had all of the building blocks for a good Lifetime movie. Beautiful blonde lead, missing husband, sexy scenery, but it just let me down. The real big issue here is the white savior complex that happens. I don't want to mansplain. The white savior trope is a cinematic trope in which white characters rescue non-white characters. The white character learns something about themselves by rescuing the non-white characters in the movie. How that trope would apply to this movie would be Liz saving all of her cellmates from their prosecutions. Do they ask her to do that? Is it something that she's even qualified to do? They're very grateful for it at the end, which tugs at the emotional strings. But if you think about it from this trope, it is problematic. And now it is time for the Minority Report, the segment where we talk about representation in TV movies and why it matters. The whole episode is a Minority Report segment. I want to take a moment and spotlight the actors who were featured in this movie that are POC, and, we did have a good amount of actors. Gabriel, played by Jabez Armodia. Jesse, played by Mark Medeiros. Rashida, played by Jennifer Freeman. Annie, played by Gabrielle Maid. Nico Hillman as Officer Marcus. Brandon Jarrett as LA Police Officer. And Sam, played by Jessica Anderson. That wraps up today's episode. If you're looking for more content, you can listen to the podcast, Lifetime on Court, available wherever you get your podcasts. Or check out our website, lifetimeoncourt.com. You can follow me at Patrick Miguel or the podcast at Lifetime on Court. We watch these movies so you don't have to, so leave a comment below of a movie we should cover, or just say hi and like the video. Okay, I think that's it. Bye!